Yo, it's another beautiful day to learn something new. Na leo pia nataka tuchambue story ingine so that we see the lessons we can learn from it, how we can apply the things that we've been learning, ndio uweze kuunderstand zile vitu tumekuwa tukisoma hapa, the videos that I've been doing, the lessons za kurudisha nyota that I've been teaching you, how you can apply those lessons in real life. So nataka tuangalie story pamoja, alafu tuone tutalearn nini kutoka kwake. So, here's another story. Nataka tuichambue, tuone kama hii relationship iko na nyota ama wafunge virago waende home. So, if you want to read the whole story first, pause video kwanza, read the story, alafu kuje tuendelee because mimi ndasoma kama na pause. Haya, I'm assuming now you've read the story. Good morning. Kindly help a sister. I'm in love with this guy. We get along very well. And his mom and siblings are welcoming and good to me. How nice. Aww. We're both employed. But this guy is always broke. Niloambia, kama unaongea kuhusu something your partner is not doing right, usitumie jina always na usitumie jina never. Because ukisema always broke unasema mtu saa zote 24/7 kila time. Hakuna spata moja anakuanga na do enye anafanya kitu meaningful nayo. He's always complaining. Does he complain every day akiamka mpaka usiku? Like, is it that bad? You see, when you put this kind of energy uko nje, sasa watu wanaanza kuona, yani huyu ana complain saa zote, anakuanga broke saa zote, kwani pesa zake anapeleka wapi? Now you start attracting a lot of negative energy towards you. So you're going to realize that most of the advice utapewa ni ile ya kawaida, the generic advice enye haisaidiangi sana. Usiwaipea mwanaume pesa yako. Mwache. Run. It's better a broken engagement than a divorce. That's the kind of advice that you're going to attract. It's not bad advice, but most of the time, wanga ijengi anything. I've been in the relationship and dating industry for a very long time. And that's why I stopped giving relationship advice and I moved towards this other side. Because most of the advice inakuanga very shallow. But you can't blame people. They are working with the kind of information that you've given them. He's always complaining kuhusu vile what happened, akaspend pesa, mara amekoniwa, mara amelipia apate promotion job, it was eleweki. I used to lend him money, nikachoka, juu arudishi. So siku hizi, nimeamua mimi humwambia sina. Hata tukienda kwao, mimi ndo nafanya shopping. And at times, mimi ndo nalipa fare. We are planning to settle down, but niko na doubts. What should I do? Now, if I was to go straight to the point, I would say I don't see any big problem in this relationship. The only problem that I'm seeing that inaweza leta shida is compatibility issues. You guys have not figured out your compatibility. And that's why all these issues are arising. That is a quick answer for those of you who are looking for a quick answer. However, me being bonichama, unajua mi sio mtu wa quick answers. Me, I'm not the guy of straight to the point. For me, how you get to the point is more important than the point itself. And since I'm not a relationship expert, I am not here to do confessions. I am a thoughts and energy reader, and I help people get the outcomes that they want through self-discovery and spiritual literacy. So kazi yangu ni kufundisha vitu. So najua kazi yangu ni kufundisha vitu, let's break down this story pole pole. First things first, you need to understand that a relationship is an exchange of energy. So the moment you get in a relationship with somebody, you are exchanging energy. Kila mtu anakuanga na energy yake. Wewe uko na energy yangu, mimi niko na energy yangu. Wewe uko na energy yako, mimi niko na energy yako. So when two people come together, they are exchanging their energies. And the only way for a relationship to work is if those two energies are compatible. And that's why unapatanga kuna mtu mnasikizananga na kuna mtu msikizani. Because when you exchange the energies, zilicollide sana mkakosa kusikizana. Kuna mwingine unapatanga tu you guys are drawn together, mnasikizana tu hata ujui alikupea nini. Umepatana tu na mtu umempenda tu from day one. Because any type of relationship, be it a parent to a child relationship, a dating relationship, work relationship, any form of relationship is an exchange of energy. So ndio make sure your relationship is successful, those two energies must align. Either your energies are complementing each other or supplementing. Complementing ni you have a similar level of energy, so mnasikizana. Supplementing ni kuna kitu unakosa lakini mtu mwingine ako nayo, so mna come together, mnachanganya, you become a good force. So now, for you to know if your energies are compatible, that's why we do something called a compatibility test. Compatibility test inakusaidia kivipi? Compatibility test inakusaidia kujua, number one, are you compatible with this person? Ndio kama myuko compatible, mnaachana mapema before muistiane time. Number two, if you're compatible, what is your compatibility style? Is it supplementary? Is it complementary? Is it a mixture of both? What areas do you complement each other? What areas do you supplement each other? What areas are you both lacking? Because unaweza pata mko kwa relationship but kuna energy nyinyi wote mnakosa, so you have to work together towards that issue. Ndio ukiingia kwa relationship, you know what you're working towards and what you're working on. Si kuingia tu kwa relationship tu. Wow. Haya. Compatibility test. Why is it that important? The reason why a compatibility test is important, even when you're single, unafaa ufanya compatibility test so that you know the kind of people you should be attracting, why you attract a certain caliber of people. Kama saa zote you are single, you're looking for a husband, but you're always attracting married men, it's not by accident, kuna reason. So if you want to stop attracting married men, you need to know what about you that makes you compatible with these married men. If you're always attracting narcissists, what about you makes you compatible with narcissists ndio wanaku approach? Kwani what kind of energy are you sending to the world so that you receive all these people wenye awe utaki? Because everybody who comes to you, you've attracted them in one or another, consciously or subconsciously. So, compatibility test ni nini? Compatibility test is where we come and we look into 4 key areas of your life, what we call the 4 T's. T number 1, thy past. When ulizaliwa wapi, umelelewa wapi, what kind of environments have you been brought up in? Kwa hizo environment umesomeshwa nini? How are you loved as a child? What are the values that you have been impacted in you? Hizo vitu zote. Why is that important? Because how you are raised as a child, the environment you grew in, and how you are loved as a child determines the kind of people you attract, determines the kind of energy you carry, so which in turn determines the kind of people you attract. Kama uligrow kwa home yenye ilikuwa toxic, ukiwa mtu mzima, you'll most likely attract toxic people. If as a child you never felt loved, hiyo need hiyo haja ya kupendwa, hata ukikuwa mtu mzima bado itakuwa, and it's going to attract you towards people who give you attention even if it's false attention. Na utajipata wewe unakuanga people pleaser, na utajipata in most cases watu kutumia vibaya. That's why it's important to know my past, so that if there's anything that needs to be fixed, you fix before you get into a relationship. Number 2, second T is thyself. Who are you? What are your values? How are your emotions? What are your dreams? What are your priorities? How do you view yourself? Hizo vitu zote. Because sometimes pia venye wangu unajiview ina determine ni nani una attract. Kama unajionanga wewe ni victim, saa zote utakuwa una attract watu wenye who are abusive towards you. Kama unapata na mtu mwenye anajifanya anakuelewa but anakudate juu anakuhurumia. You've had these guys who say, oh, me, I just want a single mother, because single mothers wamekula shida, wanajua maisha ni nini. So to them, they think that if somebody is a single mother, kuna a special quality about them, then inamfanya anakuwa a low hanging fruit for them. So hata msumbua. So this is a guy who wants to bring in minimum effort. So kama ujielewi vizuri wewe ni nani, you're going to find yourself attracting some very funny characters. Okay? Key number 3 is thy purpose. Purpose yako ni gani? Why are you in this world? Purpose yako kusaidiaje kwa relationship? It helps you be with somebody or be attracted to somebody mwenye purpose zenyu zina align. Because marriage is all about destiny. So kama purpose zenyu zina align, it shows mtu atakusaidia kuget kwenye unataka kwenda. Because either you have a similar purpose or whatever their purpose is na purpose yako is zinaendana. So if you two join hands, mnaweza tengeneza kitu moja ya maajabu. That's why it's important to know your purpose. Lastly, key number 4, thy path. Where are you in life? Where are you headed in this life? Uko wapi? Because kuna stage where it's not ideal for your it's not ideal for you to be in a relationship. Kuna ile phase you're supposed to be doing things alone and there are things you're supposed to be doing in that phase. Kuna phase ingine, yes, hapo unaweza get into relationship. Kuna phase ingine unahitaji mtu mwenye anakusaidia kufanya kitu ABCD. So knowing where you're going, knowing what your path is and what phase you are in your life inakusaidianga kujua ni kina nani unafaa kukuwa nao kwa life yako that particular point. Once you know your forties, once you know your compatibility, inakuanga ngumu sana kuentertain watu wenye hawa align na compatibility yako. Unawanusianga mbali because now you're solid inside. So anybody who is not what you want, hakuna vile mnaweza sikizana. And because you know your path and you know where you're supposed to be going, unajipatanga zile places unajiposition ama zile places unachezea. Most of the kind of people who are there are the kind of people that you need in your life. So if you date within those circles, utakuwa safe. Unaelewana? So in this case ya wawili, what happened is this guy hana mashida mingi sana, if you ask me. He's just a guy who has not figured out his 40s. So there's a reason why saa zote ana mess up na pesa. If you look keenly, you're going to realize that kwa hii relationship ya watu, shida sio pesa. Pesa iko. This guy has a job na udema amekuwa akimwongezea do. So pesa sio shida. So there's something beyond money. Okay? Number 2, you can tell this guy is very ambitious and he really wants to play his role as a man. That's why unasikia anakoniwa akitafuta promotion na vitu kama hizo. He feels for him to be man enough, kuna level lazima afike, and that's why he's getting in these traps. Huyu dem on the other side appreciate this guy as his man and as his leader. You can tell kulingana vile anaongea, he expects his man to be taking certain roles. So these two people, the only thing wamekosa ni kujua their compatibility. Shida yao ni gani? Tunaweza saidiana aje tujenge hii familia yetu pamoja. Okay? Yes, I know some of you mnasema, body unaongeanga sana, but it's very important for you to understand some of these things. Ndio uache kuingia kwa relationships kienyeji hivi. Ndio uache ku attract the same people all the time and you stop complaining about the same things all the time. Kama ulianza kucomplain about bad men at 21 na saizi uko 40 bado you're complaining about bad men, then that tells you within those 19 years hakujakuwa na much growth. Why haven't there been much growth? Because there's a lot you didn't learn. So hizi video tunafanyanga to teach you a few things. Na video moja pia iwezi kuexplain ya kila kitu. So that's why it's important you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you follow us on YouTube especially, so that tunasoma hizi lessons pole pole. Na penye uko na maswali unauliza. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.